Hello students, good afternoon. I hope all of you are fine. In our previous lecture we have discussed about Unit 5 poem and story, correct? Today we are going to have a discussion on Unit 6, that is a class discussion. What it is? Class discussion. Like what we are doing, we are all daily coming in class, right, for education, getting education. So today we will learn about what is the class discussion. Okay. So if you have observed in a class, in a group which sometimes we discuss, correct? And sometimes what happens that some friends will not talk at all in the discussion, or some will continuously talk. Correct, right? You have observed that thing. So you know that thing that in a class everyone has a different nature. Someone is very studying, someone is naughty, someone is a quiet, right? Someone is average. So like that way, every person to person or student to student, they have a different nature. So on that we will discuss in this point. What we will do? I will read first and I will explain. Okay? You can see here, you see these all students are doing discussion. Correct? So let's begin with it. In the class discussion, Jan, you hardly said a word. We all aired our opinions, but from you we barely heard. You sat and stared in silence, surrounded by the chatter. Now tell me, Jan, and please be plain. Is there anything the matter? Jan looked up and then she spoke. Her voice was clear and low. There are many people in this world who are rather quiet, you know. Okay, so here, what is there? So, some one class is there. Okay, so in that class, discussion is going on. So teacher asked to Jen in our poem, the girl name is Jen. So the teacher asked to that Jen in a class discussion. You hardly said a word. So Jen, you are not speaking in a group. Why? You are hardly speaking. You are not even speaking that much. We all aid our opinion. Aid means published or speaking that people can know. That means aid or opinion. Point of view, that we call it as a opinion means point of view, but from you we barely heard. From you we haven't heard anything. You sat and stared. What meaning of stared means without flicking your eyebrow, sorry, your eyes, without flicking your eyes, you are continuously looking on something, that we call it as a stare. Okay, stared in a silence surrounded by chatter. You are sitting and continuously staring, right, and in silence and surrounded by your by the chatter means the students who are continuously doing chatting means discussion, and you are just staring them and you are not talking anything, you are not speaking anything. Like that way, teacher asked, now tell me, Jane, and please be plain. Plain means straight, directly you can tell me, that means plain. Okay, now tell me the Jane, and please be plain. Please make us clear. Is there anything matter? Is there any problem with you? Anything happening you? Like that way the teacher asked to that Jane. So now Jane replies to the teacher. What she replied? That Jane looked up and then she spoke. What Jane did? She looked up and she is now talking to the teacher. Her voice was clear and low. Her voice was clear means teacher can hear easily without disturbance. That we call it as a clear. And low, not that much high pitch, low voice, slowly. What she replied? There are many people in the world who are rather quiet, you know. So she replied to the teacher, there are so many people in the world who are quiet, right? They don't speak that much. That way she replied to the teacher. Who wrote this poem? That is Gervase Finn. Who wrote? Gervase Finn. Who wrote this poem? Gervase Finn. Okay. So what we learned here, that everyone has a different nature. So whenever your friend has a different nature, right? He is like suppose naughty. So you should teach him. You should be studious also. You are enjoying yourself, but you should studious also. Like that way, you can tell the nature is someone is very angry, short tempered. Someone is a very lovely, speak politely, cute, calm. Someone is studious who continuously get studies. So every student, it means every people has a different nature that we learn here. That is the moral. Okay, so we should learn those nature also. Okay, what person are what like this way. Suppose some person are angry, so we should not do any joke with him. Some person are lovely, so they are calm, and we can enjoy their company also, right? So all the things we should learn. So new words here, discussion, that is talking together in a group on a single topic, that we call it as a discussion. Aid, I already told you, make a publish, that also you can say. Barely means only just. Barely means only just. Stare means look fixed with eyes wide open, continuously looking, that we call it as a stare. Plain means clear. Okay, so these are the new words. Let's go for the, let's read exercise. Okay, what activity was going on in the class? That is a discussion, right? Class discussion was going on the class. Who was quiet in the class? Jane was quiet in the class. Why was she quiet? She was quiet by nature, right? That will be the answer. How do you interact in a class during the discussion? Do you participate or remain quiet? Yes, I do interact in a class. You can write the answer like that way. Okay. So let me show you the answer how to write it. New words already we have discussed. So you can see here what activity was going in the class. Discussion was going in the class, right? Who was quiet in the class? Jane was the quiet one in the class. In poem itself, you can identify who is quiet, right? Why was she quiet? Because she was quiet by nature. How do you interact in a class during discussion? Do you participate or remain quiet? I speak less and listen to others more. Or you can write that I speak lots of things in a class discussion. This question 4 answer is appropriate to you. Okay, how you want to write, that way you can write that. Okay, let's move further. Think and write. Choose two friends in your class who are very different from each other. Okay, sorry. Use the clues in the box to describe their nature. You may also add your own words to describe them. Sorry. What we need to do here? We need to write one story on whom our friends, two friends from the class. What we need to write? About their nature, how they are studious, they are naughty, or they are angry, always angry, like that way. Whatever the nature you observe, that you need to write. How? You need to use these words. If you find other words which describe that, that also you can add here. Okay, that is also fine. So here you need to write. Okay, I will show you what I wrote. So let me show that. Yes, here you can see. So two friends are there, Munni and Sonu. Both are boys. Okay, are my classmates. They both are different by nature. Okay, so Munni and Sonu both are different by nature. Both has a different nature. Sonu is lovely and naughty, lively and naughty. Okay, Sonu is lively and naughty. He is helpful and very friendly. Okay, Sonu is very helpful and friendly, and he is naughty also. Munni is quiet boy. Munni don't speak that much. He is a quiet. He is very studious. He always thinks about study. So he is very studious. He is very regular in his study. Sonu is not as cheerful as a Munni, right? Sonu is not that much cheerful like Munni is a cheerful. Everybody likes Sonu. Everybody likes Sonu. Or everybody likes Monu also, Munni also. Whatever you want to write, you can write here. Okay. Okay. This way you can write in an exercise here. Let's see further. Let's talk. What is the discussion? Like we are discuss when we talk about some point in class, that we call it as a discussion. We will take a different opinion of all the student, that we call it as a discussion. To discuss mean to talk together or decide something. When you do this, you are taking a part in a discussion. Okay. Read the sentence below. They tell us what happens in a discussion. In a discussion, each person gives his idea one by one, right? Suppose we are talking about education. So every student has a different opinion, different point of view. Everyone has a something in their mind about the education or school. Suppose if you are talking about a school also, so everyone thinks different things about school, right? That is we call it, each person tells their idea, right? Some tell why something should be done, other may tell how, right? Everyone will question different participant ask question and answer them, right? Participants say, why is this happening, why can't we do this way? Like that way they ask. Many ideas are given. Everyone helps to decide which idea are best, right? Then in a final last conclusion, everyone agrees with one idea. Like that way we discuss in a class, right? Now let's see further. This is the idea about discussion. Okay. Note the points you might discuss before planning visit the park. Choose a day and time, what things to bring to play, assign a duties, things to it. Look at the pictures in the poem, imagine and write what the discussion in the class is about. Okay, so here, suppose we are going on a picnic. Okay, planning to visit a park, that is one kind of a picnic. So which date we will go, what we will bring there for food, what duties we will do, which what teachers will do, what student will do, what things we will eat and what time we will eat. So all the things we will discuss in a class, right? So that way we can make one discussion. So in image also there is one discussion is going on in a class, right? So what is that we need to write here. So let's see here in a class. Okay, let me go there. See here, all are discussing, right? What they are discussing, they might be discussing about a party or a picnic, right? that we can write here. Probably they might be discussing about the picnic. Okay, let's move further here. Fill in the grid below by assigning qualities to each person. Some clues are given here to help you. So, clues are given. In that, every person's quality are given in this. So, we need to click who is brave out of this: Nirav, Pranav, Megha, Mithila, Ritu and Sangeeta. Who is naughty, who is quiet, who is talkative, who is generous, who is studious. All the things we need to identify from the clues, and we need to tick mark the correct answer. Okay. Sangeeta lends her pencil to her partner. What Sangeeta is doing? Lends her pencil to her partner. So he is making fun, right? Or other things. Nirav is also called a chatterbox. Chatterbox means who is continuously speaking, so he might be talkative. Pranav recently saved a cat from drowning in the lake. You can see in image one boy is saving a cat. So he is brave, right? Pranav will be brave. Someone is helping, that means he is a brave. Megha is just the opposite of Nirav. See, Nirav is a continuously speaking, that means talkative. So what will be the opposite of talkative? That is a quiet, right? So Megha will be quiet. Mithila always teases everyone. What Mithila is doing? Teasing. Teasing means naughty. Ritu is always seen with a book in his hand. What Ritu is doing? That is, he is always keeping book in his hand. It means he might be studious. She might be studious, correct? So let's see, Sangeeta lends her pencil to her partner. So Sangeeta is giving a pencil to her partner. That means he is generous. So Sangeeta will be, I think, generous. Okay. Nirav is also called a chatterbox. It means talkative. So Nirav will be talkative. Then Pranav recently saved a cat from drowning in the lake. So he will be brave. So Pranav will be brave. Right? And Megha is just opposite the Nirav. Nirav is a chatterbox. That means talkative. So Megha will be quiet. So we are just identifying the nature. Mithila always teases everyone. It means naughty. Mithila is a she is a naughty. And Ritu is always seen with a book. So Ritu is always studious. So we have identified their nature. Let's see how to whether we are right or not. Yes. See, Nirav is a talkative. Now, Nirav is also called a chatterbox. That means talkative. Pranav. Pranav recently saved a cat, so he is a brave. So brave. Megha. Megha is just opposite Nirav. Nirav is a talkative. So Megha is the opposite of that talkative. That is quiet. Mithila. Mithila is a always teases everyone. That means she is a naughty. Ritu is always seen with a book in his hand, so Ritu will be studious. And Sangeeta lends her pencil to her partner, so Sangeeta is a generous, right? So this way you can fill in the blanks. You means tick mark. We have select the nature of each person in our clues. Correct? It was very easy. Let's see further. That is, let's read and do. We will read this and we will do something. Okay about that. Children who show exceptional bravery are honored with a bravery award to recognize their presence of mind. See, in India, if you are brave enough, like you are saving someone in a dangerous play, you are using your mind, presence of mind. So that time, government gives us a bravery award. What they gives? Bravery award. So many students, so many children got this award in India. If you know the news, you might be knowing this thing. So many children got the bravery award. In 1957, Indian Council of Child Welfare started this National Bravery Award. So when it is started, that is in 1957. Who started it? Indian Council of Children Welfare has started this award. Brave children are awarded cash prize, free school education and a certificate from the Prime Minister of India. They ride on an elephant in the Republic Day parade. Okay. So if you are getting a bravery award, so what will happen? You will get a cash prize. Okay, one thing you will get a cash prize. You will get a free school education. You don't have to pay any fees, like free school education. And a certificate from the Prime Minister of India. Prime Minister of India will give you certificate. Like suppose someone is a brave, so that children will get a certificate from Narendra Modi, who is our current Prime Minister. From him, he or she will get this award. And one plus thing, when in a Republic Day there will be parade in a Delhi, correct? So on that day, he or she will get a chance to ride on an elephant. On an elephant, he or she will get a ride. Okay, these are the benefits of bravery award. Now here you see in image, students are riding on an elephant. Harsh Srivastav, a 12-year-old boy, and his 15-year-old sister rescued a child from the attack of raging bull. Okay, raging bull. So Harsh Srivastav, who is a 12 years boy, and his 15-year-old sister and his sister rescued a child. Both of them has rescued one small child from attack of a raging bull. One bull who is raged, right? So him, from it, from it, this Harsh Srivastav and his sister has saved the one child. Okay, yes. So let's see. Human Jaydev Singh, who? Human Jaydev Singh, 11-year-old, jumped into the flooded river and saved a 3-year-old from drowning. The act of bravery was recognized because he saved the life of an infant. Okay, so that person is there. He saved the lives. What he did? Yumnan Jaydev Singh, who is only 11 years, not that much old, only 11 years. It means might be 6th standard or 5th standard student. What he did? He jumped in a flooded river. Why? To save 3 years old drowning. So 3 years old boy child is there. To save him or her, that boy jumped in the river and he saved him or her, and he got a bravery award. Find one story of a bravery about a child. So you need to find one story about bravery. Okay, you can search for the story by talking to other people or watching TV program from a film. So from film or searching in a Google, or you can talk with your parents or your family members or your friends and find the story. Write down the story, also mention its source. Narrate the story to the class. Explain the story in the class. Which story did you like the best? Write down your reason. After discussing all the student story, we need to write down which one is the best. Okay, so I might have wrote it here. Yes, here. I have read the following story of a baby boy. Karim was a shepherd boy. He used to graze his sheep and goats outside his village near the railway track. So one Karim boy is there who is a shepherd boy, right? So with a sheep, he used to go for a graze, right, near railway track. One day he found a few persons damaging the railway track. He hid himself and watched them. When those men had gone, he came to the track a train expected to come in about half an hour. He knew that there would be a serious accident. He wanted to hit upon their plan. He went about a half kilometer up the track. He stood at the edge of the track. When the train became visible, he began to wave his red bag. The driver applied brakes. The train stopped. He saved the train and its passenger. He also told police about the men who had damaged the track. They were terrorists. Police arrested them. Karim was rewarded. He was given the free school education. I like the story because Karim saved hundreds of lives by his presence of mind. So you see, Karim was a shepherd boy. He had no education about that, right? So when he was about near to track, some people were damaging the track. If track is damaged, train will fall down, right? And so many people who sitting inside, it means passengers who are sitting in the train, they will die or they may get hurt also, right? So anything is possible. There might be a serious accident. So that Karim, what he did, that he went a half a kilometer on the track. When train came, he did a flag with his red bag. He has a red bag. With it, he did a flag. So to stop a train, you need to show the red flag, right? That is a rule, correct? So he did that thing. So the train driver was there. He stopped the train. This how he saved those passengers from that serious accident. And then he called, when police came, he explained who are the person. So those person were terrorists, and police arrested them, and Karim got a bravery award, and also he got a school education. And I like the story because Karim has used the presence of mind. How he used? Because if suppose we are there, so we will run away. We might get afraid and we will run away, or we will go for a police. By the time train will come and it will have a serious accident. But what Karim had did? Karim went a half a kilometer and show the red bag for a flag, right? So that train will stop, and then police came. So he saved the train also. He gave a clue and arrested the terrorist also. Both the things together it happened, right? So this is how Karim has used the presence of mind. We also should be do that. We should use our presence of mind. Now write a notice. A notice tells who, when, where and what, right? Some notice who did this, who want to do this, like that way is saying. The girl and boy class 5th brought notice from the bulletin board. Okay, you can see in board there is one notice written. Read Sheila's notice. Discuss the question that follows. Notice. The drama committee will meet in the classroom on the Monday. So one drama committee is there on a Monday on the classroom at 2 o'clock. When it is at 2 o'clock, we will plan a play for our annual day. So we are planning for our annual day. Will each one of you please bring a play? Okay, everyone should bring one play. To meet? Who was to meet? Drama committee, right? When were they to meet? That is Monday at 2 o'clock. Where were they to meet? That is in a classroom. What were they to do? That is annual day play, right? So all of this thing you can give answer easily. That you can see here. Who was to meet? The drama committee was to meet. When were they to meet? They were to meet on Monday at 2 o'clock. Where were they to meet? They were to meet in the classroom. What were they to do? They were to plan a play for their annual day. From notice board itself you will get all the answer. Now let's write a notice about a library committee or a football match. Okay, we need to write one notice about this. One library committee or football match, any one. Okay, so you try to write that the football committee will meet in the classroom on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. We will plan a match for a football for our annual sport day. We will each one of member participate in. Notice by who wrote the notice. Like that way you need to write a notice. So try to write this. If you don't find, I will help you with it. Okay. Okay. So let's see further. Okay. I think we have finished our exercise of the poem. So what is the final hour? That is our spelling words. First one is a melody. So a tune which is very attractive, often forming a part of large piece of music, that we call it as a melody. Okay. Members means a person, animal or thing that is a part of a group. That group we call group, we are a part of that group, so we are the member of that group. Memories, so some enjoyable things are there, moments are there, experience or people ability to remember information or experience, that is a that we call it as a moment. Okay, moment, it means you know the some in your past you might be visited in your what we can say, your friend uncle marriage or your family members marriage, right? So you have enjoyed that time, right? So that is the moment you when you enjoyed. So those moments you are remembering, right? So that we call it as a memories. Message, so a short piece of information that you give to a person when you cannot speak to them directly, that we call it as a message. So in the phone we are not able to talk. So what we will do? We will write a message to in WhatsApp or from a phone, right? So that we call it as a message. Short note we are sending them, that is a message. Method, a particular way of doing something. So while you are solving a maths, there is one procedure, a particular procedure, right? So that is a method of that solve. Million, the number of 10 lakh, we call it as a million. Minor, 1000 into 1000, also you can say million. Minor means having a little importance, the things which don't have that much important or influence or effect, right? That we call it as a minor. Suppose two question are there, one is a big question, sorry, one is an important question, one is not that much important. So the important question we will mark it as a major problem, and one not that much important, we call it as a minor problem, right? So that way minor. Modern means present or present time, that we call it as a modern, especially the period of history since around 1500. After 1500, the part we call it as a modern. Okay. Mountains, so you know the meaning, a raised part of the earth surface. So our earth surface is raised, right? Much larger than a hill. Hill are little small, still larger than that hill also, the top of which might be covered in the snow. That we call it as a mountains, like Himalaya mountains are there, right? So those are the mountains. Music, you know the music, a pattern of sound made by musical instrument, voice or computer or a combination of these, intend to give pleasure to people listening to it. So when you are listening some this kind of a sound made up of a music instrument or by computer or voice, your songs are there. That is also one music, right? So you love to listen those, right? It is pleasures you, right? You are getting enjoy, you are getting a good feeling. So that is the music. Okay. So here we have discussed our poem, exercise it, and spelling words also. So in a homework, you need to write down spelling words and new words 5 times and one time in your notebook. In a textbook, you need to write down all the exercise wherever space is there. Wherever space is there, there you write. And notebook, you need to write full exercise with a proper way. Okay. Kindly maintain your notebook. In the next class, we will discuss our story of the unit 6. Okay. Thank you.